Hey, fishy people. Got my new lights in. Two of the 36-inch Green Element EVOs with the 3-watt diodes. Those are going across this tank in the back. And I've got two of the quad 30-inch 3-watt Green Element EVOs. Those are going on this tank over here. So before I start setting those up, again, I'm replacing these because these lights keep going out on me, and I'm tired of it. That's a 20 watt, these are all 10 watts, that one's out, that one's out. But here it is before. Here this tank is. I'm going to try and keep all the color settings the same so you can see the difference. Again, I'm kind of actually liking this color now that I put Purigen in. But my wife says the whiter looks better, so, and a lot of other people say that also. And it should be a little less spotlighted. So I'm going to take these DIYs off and put the new ones on and show you the difference. So these are the Green Elements. These fans are not part of the Green Element kit, although they do have fans that clip into these rail systems here. I didn't buy them, but I happen to have these from my old one, so I'm going to run them just to keep them that much cooler. I don't know. It's a pretty color. It's a lot more white. Honestly, I think I might have liked my original ones better. That being said, I have a feeling that most other people would like these ones more. It doesn't look quite as bright, although I wouldn't be surprised if the par readings were the same. I'll have to take some par measurements a little bit later. Also thinking that I'm going to take these little legs off because they make just that much bigger of a gap, which you can see in the tank. It's a little darker right here because of the plastic top, but also because there is that gap. I don't know, it's a real nice white light. This is a deepish tank. I really hope it's bright enough. Again, I'll have to break the par meter out and measure it. It definitely looks pretty. I don't know. I might just toss those longer ones up top real quick just to see what it looks like with even more light. You know, just if I had maybe another bank of these or another dual. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that real quick and see what that looks like. One sec. It might seem like overkill, but that is actually gorgeous. I just tossed one of the single or one of the duals next to the quad, which pretty much, you know, that's taken up almost the entire top of it. And these are narrow beams, so that makes sense. But man, that looks pretty. That looks very bright, and it looks great colors. Might have to save up and eventually get another set of duals to go alongside those 30-inchers, because man, that really does look good. Yep, kind of bummed I didn't do that to begin with. Should have just upgraded this one tank instead of doing both of these. And I should have gone with two 30s and another either 60. I don't know if they make a 60 dual in freshwater, which is why I got these two 30s. They don't make a 60 quad in freshwater. They do make a 60 quad in saltwater. But I can't imagine 10Ks with a Tinic. That would be way, way too blue for me. Yeah, kind of wish I had another row to go up there, because you know, the front's a little dark and the back's a little dark here, but over here it's lit up all the way, and that looks just really pretty. But anyways, I'm gonna leave just the two quads up here. I'm gonna take this other 36 down. I'll eventually get it up on here, but that's gonna be a project for another time because it's late and I just don't feel like doing that today. So I'll eventually update this once those two 36s are up there. Actually, if I could get them to stand on this tank. I don't know if I can, but if I can, I'll toss them up there just real quick. Show them roll for just a sec. So that's just these laying on top. I am going to suspend these about the same height that I had the spotlights. Either way, it's a ton brighter. Even once I suspend them, it's going to be a ton brighter. For instance, you couldn't see into this before, and that's because I have pretty heavy plants up top. You can see into this tank now. And actually in this tank I've got some new little Apistogramma biatenniatas that I picked up yesterday, and which I'm kind of excited about. These are wilds. Wilds tend to like a really, really acidic pH, so hopefully they're going to be okay. Need to clean that plastic. That's really dirty on the inside. But anyways, again, this one's dark because I've got just a ton of floaters up there. Now that I have lights, I will get rid of these floods eventually, suspend these up here, and get these planted. Hopefully going to be breeding some pistos. I'll keep you guys updated. Hope your tanks are doing well. Give you one last shot of my big tank. After I slide these lights back into place. Need to trim that corner of the piece of wood because it's actually hitting the light. This one needs to come forward a little bit more. But that's the tank with the new beams works. Stand above it so I don't have that glare. It's gonna look nice, especially if I do end up getting a couple more. It'll look really awesome. Again, hope you guys are doing well. Hope your tank's doing well. I'll update you later. Bye.